DJ Greedy. Don't touch that dial. One.
Just cruising.
Well, baby, I don't care.
Just cruising.
As long as you take me there.
Just cruising.
Somewhere to clear my mind.
Just cruising.
Just cruising.
Just cruising.
Well, baby, I don't care.
Just cruising.
As long as you take me there.
Just cruising.
Somewhere to clear my mind.
Just cruising.
Just cruising.
Yeah, most definitely. Cruising yet again on the radio, about to Cherry to blow the roof off once again. It's Melody 100.7 FM. First Wednesday in the month, and it happens to be the second day in the seventh month of the year. It's good to be here again this beautiful day. How you doing? Are you ready for this one? If you're ready, let's begin to roll it like Freddy, because that's how we do it every time. It's way back Wednesday, where the spirit took Daniel Adeyemi, the sports here, to some mid-tempo tunes this evening. Maybe he's missing his girlfriend. That's why he had to play all those love tunes for you. Let's raid the roof once again. Since Daniel has given you love tunes, we'll play love tunes as well, but not on a slow level, because we are not missing anyone like Daniel. And when you release him to go home now, to go and maybe see the people he's missing, he will be telling you another story. It's all good. All right, on behalf of Daniel Adeyemi, of course,
Just cruising.
Marcos Agbeniga in black.
Just cruising.
Amos 33. Yes, talking about Amos. And the other time I was asking him, what is the meaning of Amos 33? He said, oh, guy, I'm a Bible. Okay. Wale Adetu right there. And of course, Samson giving him assist in the engineering room, making sure everything is working the way it should be. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. The nature's finest is here. Bound to represent big time, kicking it back and forth like Jackie Chan. You know, when I come through like this, I rev through, and I keep it villa for villa, like the 3-line Manila, and I'll be the biggest big killer, like a gorilla. 100.7 is the villa. Welcome to the show once again. You know how we do it?
Just
Bring you beautiful tunes, way back, beautiful, so beautiful. Let me take it to 92, 93, 94 this evening. The early 90s. Sports come through at the other side. Of course, when we're done with that, we take you through more music and entertainment.
Just cruising.
We take you to class. What are we learning tonight? Yeah, we're going to be learning sound, not alphabet, if you know what that means. So if you're ready, let's go this way this beautiful evening. Welcome to my ride. It's the finest year, and that's how we roll. Here is R.B. Schwar. The year 1992. Night and Day. Classic tune right here. That's the way it is. Welcome.
Can you feel it, baby? I can. Excuse me. Do you think that I might be able to touch you?
I love the station. Melody 100.7. Day Station. Melody 100.7
Got a Brown and Molly
FM.
combination here, y'all. Feel it. The revolution will be televised. Feel me?
Come on. She would shampoos a lot. Several mornings she shampoos my locks. Always have my back, she stand true to that. Real type of loving, thank you for that. Yo, run barefoot without my shoes and socks. Cause she keep herself clean, man, I got catch no rush. And she love me for real, man, I feel have no cash. And any little thing and from a splish, she splash. Yo, all this blinging is like you forgot. Use cheddar as the bait, then you recruit the rat. So we listen couple speech of Martin Luther chat. Dennis Brown, Bob Marley and some super cats. Yo, it seem like she live upside the Duke shop. Cause she don't have a scratch, it's only beauty spot. When one duty start is when one duty stop. 1 9 to 5, 1 5 to 12 o'clock, you see me?
Beautiful. Here we go again, my love. You know I will never let you go, my love. Beautiful. Here we go.
And I remember when we met and we began dating, and everything was proper set and we began mating. And then the way me love her good, she give me John ratings. Me come style and plentiful and another one waiting. And she get her belly full and an up at scrapings. And the closer we become, the more she gravitating. Until we buckle down and there is no escaping. Now we typically become an everyday thing. Regularly, physically communicating. Sexually, scientifically penetrating. Until she starts spiritually resonating. As I know she real and say she are no plating. She is the only queen the king is designating. As I see the deal I am negotiating. I know it's kinda deep but keep on concentrating. Cause Jazzy laid the beat and I am clearly stating.
Beautiful. Here we go again, my love. You know I will never let you go, my love. Beautiful. Here we go.
I mean, she would shampoos a lot. Several mornings she shampoos my locks. Always have my back, she standing true to that. Me are the general and I'm a trooper that. Yo, run barefoot without no shoes and socks. Cause she keep herself clean, man, I go catch no rush. And she love me for real, man, I feel have no cash. And any little thing and if my splish is splash. Hey, all this blinging is like you forgot. Use cheddar as the bait and you recruit a rat. So we listen couple speech of Martin Luther chat. Dennis Brown, Bob Marley and some super cats. Now it seem like she live upside the Nuka shop. Cause she don't have a scratch, it's only beauty spot. When one duty start is when one duty stop. 1 9 to 5, 1 5 to 12 o'clock, you see me?
Beautiful. Here we go again, my love. You know I will never let you go, my love. Beautiful. Here we go.
Most definitely. When you hear the tune, you know it's the finest in the building. Dropping the mass skills like Hiroshima. Dropping the bombs back in the day. Of course, a beautiful songwriter, Damian Marley. And of course, Bobby Brown doing Beautiful. Before that, you had Tevin Campbell doing I'm Ready. Yeah, we are ready now. And I'm sure Daniel is ready. Because always ready, life ready. We bring you all these action from here, from there, from everywhere. And let's talk sports right now. Of course, after sports, you know where we take you, right? We take you to entertainment. This is what we do every time on the radio. If you're ready, life ready, let's begin to make it happen for you right now. As Daniel ADM is joining in now, let's talk about sport. Let's talk what's happening in the ever exciting world of sport. If you're ready, let's do it. Because we just know how to do it. Let's go.
Throw from Dalton out. The smashing ball, it's Martins.
Joseph Yobo, the good.
And it's pushed out to the bow.
Double Odesi.
Sensational. What a wonderful finish. That is the most embarrassing own goal. Oh, what a goal. That's something out of nothing. He struck it sweetly. And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybooks off.
Most definitely. It's 4 o'clock when you hear the tune right here on Melody 100.7 FM. The finance is here. Of course, I got my man, Daniel Adeyemi, in the building. Daniel is, he doesn't have his twin brother and he doesn't have the one who says it's jollof. He has eaten too much jollof now. You understand he's under the weather. I mean, what's up with him? Have you guys heard from him? Because I hope the jollof has not poached him.
I saw him this morning.
You saw Fortune this morning?
Up until this afternoon. I didn't know. If he's not around, that means he left about a few minutes ago.
Yeah, okay, because I mean, what I heard the last time was that he was under the weather. And I was hoping that I told him to eat the right jollof. Hope he's not eating Ghanaian or Senegalese jollof.
I mean, he has not even started locking horns with me. He's already falling under the weather.
So when he now starts locking on, you should prepare for what happens next when the season begins. I mean, he'll be under not just the weather, he'll be under carpenter as well.
I mean, it's a good evening, of course. Our exciting moment again to get to talk about sports. A lot of stories happening, and let's go do it.
Exactly. Yes, we'll be looking through. You know, when majority of the people didn't want Abakaliki to win, we thought they were evil people. I mean, you heard Alex Olumide saying it on Saturday that, I mean, they should not win it, or Kwara United should win. If they had won it, because CAF has released guidelines, 20 of them, and they placed the 20 under about 5 categories. And I was checking everything out. Abakaliki would have just been expelled from the, yes, because they didn't qualify at all with all the guidelines that CAF is going to be using for next season inter-club competition. We're getting to that very shortly. But when they say the result of hard work is maybe more work, that is what we are having right now, because we understand that 2 Kwara United players have gotten invitation to the Flying Eagles now.
Yeah.
After winning the Federations Cup, so they got an invitation.
That's the reward. That's the reward, and that's not just what they. I'm very sure.
That's Shola Abdurrahim and Yaya Ibrahim.
And I'm very sure they know that it's a new challenge. When you get this kind of call up, is to come and show what you've got. It's not like you've earned something so special. You know, you've got a lot of people fighting for that same place.
Exactly.
So it's up to them now to see how they lock that
and prove
themselves that actually they are more than just local champion, that they can actually compete on the national stage and going forward international stage. So it's a big congratulations to them.
Definitely. Okay, so let's quickly go now because we don't want to waste time. That thing is a big document that CAF released. So to participate in CAF inter-club competitions for next season, and when we talk about inter-club competition, we're talking about CAF Champions League, CAF Confederations Clubs, Cup. Then there are some specific guidelines, and of course that CAF has released. Clubs must adhere to specific licensing criteria. Of course, these guidelines cover various aspects, including sporting, infrastructure, personnel, legal, and financial management. Now, let's take them one by one. The first category, they say club must be registered with their respective national football associations. Let's begin to think about it. As I'm reading this, you guys should follow me and think about what should come to your mind is for the 4 guys representing us, who among them fall into or fall out of this guidelines. Second one in the first category is they need to participate in a national league organized by CAF. Now, clubs must have a functional youth academy with under 20 and under 17 teams.
Here we go.
Youth academy. How many of our clubs have that?
Here we go.
They need to have an active senior women's team.
Here we go.
Or partnership. You have to partner. Now, let's talk about this now.
I mean, this is
of all the 4 that qualify.
Definitely, this is a lot now on them. I feel like right now, many of them will be running from pillar to post now because
they have to quickly meet up to this.
And
because you must meet up before you register.
They must meet up, and they can't do a quick fix thing for this kind of stuff. And I feel like this. I'm not sure this will be taking effect from next season because I feel like this is too close. The season is starting already.
I'm telling you that before you qualify, participate in next one, you must meet this condition.
Okay, and if that is it, I mean, most of the team qualifying for us will not be. Maybe Remo Stars, and I don't think even Remo has all these covered. I don't think they have all this covered. So maybe they will have to overlook some of these new criteria, considering the fact that it's going to be it's a very early thing for them. The season is starting very soon, but actually this is the right direction we want to go. There should be a certain level that we should have when we come to CAF. You know, the way we talk about Champions League is the same way we should be talking about the CAF Champions League.
Yeah.
The same way you see them talk about the AF Champions League
AFC,
and the Asia side and all of that. So we should also have that level. Not that I'm the first in my country, so we come in there. No. Being first in your country, are you worth it?
Are you meeting up the guidelines and criteria?
We talk about football, not just about what you do on the pitch alone.
Yeah.
Football is now a big time business. So people who want to bring you come to play in a particular competition want to see what's your market value in that competition. So you're not just coming in there to just bring some 24 players to just show them around, and your players are looking like bush guys and like, oh, this is how this one is. Oh, see the grass. Yes, look at the grass. Oh, look at this. Why all of those things can be new to in some cases, but it shouldn't be entirely new to them. So this is actually what CAF should be doing, and they should have been doing.
I'm
this
sure if
long before
Babakaleki
now.
had gone to a place like Morocco to play.
I mean, by now they'll be asking for your CAF, can we sell our tickets? Because there's no way we can actually meet up. And for Kwara United also, they have a long way to go.
Because
as
right
well.
now, if you look at this, I'm still
This-
in first category. I'm
Yes,
not in the first category.
It's a lot of documents. I don't know.
Even have Kwara United no female team.
No female team.
Unless
they
they
don't
want to
have the
go and partner
the
with
feeder team that you're also
Yes.
putting on that.
Who would they partner with in the Southwest? Which team in the Southwest has female team?
I think this
Osun,
will give
Osun
them-
United, right?
This
I
will
think-
give each
I
and
think
every
only Osun have.
Osun.
Because even Oyo State
Okay,
don't have
Osun, yes,
female
Osun
team.
have female team.
Yes.
And so partnership was that. I mean, we don't understand what that partnership means. Does that partnership entail
Partnership
that
as in you are
working with them
working with them
to
yes.
build their own?
Since
or
you don't
what?
have your own.
So you're
You are
working to
with
build their
them.
own. Okay. Now, seriously, I feel like this will give them a very good run. Every team now, every club now that wants to be in the business, and it will challenge the government as well, because it's not the club that will be making the demands again now.
Exactly.
It's the CAF now.
Exactly.
They will tell them that, Mr. Excellency, sir, for us to participate now, this is the new
This is
rules.
what exactly.
It's
I
the new
mean,
modus
take it to
operandi.
them that this is what CAF.
This is it. This is their minimum.
Exactly.
So I think I like that. I think this comes from maybe they've had a meeting where they feel like, you know, most of us are government-owned football clubs. We can't twist their hands and all of that. And CAF feel like, oh, we know how to get them.
Okay.
So this is a very good one. They can't twist the hand of CAF the way they will twist these guys they employ. CAF will tell them, congratulations, you've qualified. But it doesn't mean anything to us if you don't have this. So this will really send a very strong message to all the government-owned club. Maybe this will force them to sell.
Okay,
To private owners. Yes. Maybe this will force them to sell because
if CAF really wants to,
because
stamp
this
their
will
feet.
mean a lot of money. This will mean a lot of money. It's not just to have those things, but to maintain them as well.
Exactly. Now
So-
you talk of maintenance. Let's go to infrastructure.
Uh-huh.
They have 2 points in that category. The clubs must have a home stadium, and the home stadium must have a minimum capacity of 10,000.
10,000.
10,000.
As I said, this thing is not happening next season. It's
Then
not-
the second one, the stadium must meet CAF's safety and security regulations.
I don't know. I think the CAF president has been rubbing mind with the FIFA president lately. I mean, they're taking some very, very huge strides that I feel is very good for football, especially in Africa. It's going to be ours at the end of the day.
Yes, now you get that. now.
They won't take it away from your state. It's
Exactly.
going to be yours. So I think right now, when they will be preparing budgets now, they will now know that sports, especially football, will take substantial part of their budget now. It's not just an end of the year party thing.
And this means that majority of them will be adopting other stadiums because they cannot. Does Kwara United have? Maybe Kwara United will come to Ibadan to be playing.
Well, with the way they've
competitions.
stated it there now, everyone must have their own. That's the way they've stated there. So even if they want to borrow it to be for a while, for
Yeah, of
time
course
being.
now, yes.
So
no, I mean for the next season.
for the next season, yes, for them to be able to meet up with the standard, yes. So, and I like the fact that this memo is out now. I like the fact that it will also challenge management selection, or if they call it election, whatever way they appoint
Whoever
them.
they appoint.
Whoever they want to put the right people in the right.
Technocrats.
Yes,
People
people
who know
who
the job.
knows exactly what they are doing there, because you can't put a political appointee to go be a chairman of a football club
Who doesn't know?
who doesn't know what's happening there, and you will be rubbing mind with CAF. So CAF officials will come and they want to talk to you about what's happening infrastructure wise and all of these things. We want to host the next competition. Maybe Al Ahly is coming to play. What's this? And you're there looking, you're calling one young boy to come and
exactly.
you'll say you are not available. You can't say you're not available when CAF wants to see you. They want to see the chairman or whoever is it that is in the office. So I feel this will really help us to straighten some of the things that we have been, hiding under and all of these things.
The wrong things we are
This
used
will
to.
really help us a lot. That is if CAF at the end of the day don't get into politics as well. You know, it's another thing.
That's why I said hope CAF will stamp their feet.
Because
on
if
this
CAF can't stand their feet, CAF can get involved in politics and they will come around and say, okay, tell them to see me, the commissioner for so. And the commissioner will say, we have a lot of things on our hands. The governor is having crisis and the state and all of that. And then you start seeing...
And Ghana must be exchanged.
And you start seeing compromises here and there. Okay, go to this, go to that. Because I know Nigeria. We always find a way of saying they can't force it on us.
They can find a way around
They can find a way around it. But
either legally or illegally.
But for those states and for those clubs that will take this as a challenge, seriously, in the next 2 decades, it's going to be a different ball game. It's going to be a different ball game.
Now, the third category, they call it personnel and administrative. They say the head coach must hold a valid CAF A license.
Here we go.
How many of them have it? You remember Yemal? There was a time he was disqualified from CAF competition when he was at Aimba because he didn't have this license. The second one there, they said there are requirements for the club's organizational structure, including management committee, commitment, and of course communication. Then clubs need to have clear decision-making procedures and documentation management.
Emphasis on clear decision
procedures. Yes, clear decision, not anyhow zaga jaga.
I think this is there's a lot of intentionality to why these changes is coming on, because they are touching every area. Now they are going into management, which I talked about briefly the other time. It will actually make people who want to appoint to sit down and say, who are the right people for these offices? Because a lot will be resting on their shoulder. It won't be business as usual.
Exactly.
Just get some people to get the results. Like you want to play a Federation Cup and then I'm sure they just call the carpenter. Just print the banner. Let carpenter but people in rights who actually have knowledge of these things will know what to do. How to resource for a very good standard board and all of these things to make this thing very good. So this is what we are saying. It will challenge all the powers at every level to know that everything will be checked. There's no hiding under anything, because if you look at the way we've been running it in the time past, it's like just one person is running everything. One person is running the grass cutting, the stadium and all of the guys. The money is coming from one pocket. There's no different departments and all of these things. Someone is also, it gives rooms for all of these wishy-washy things we see here and there.
Exactly.
But when we have people in different places, we can know this is the guys in charge of grass cutting, this is the guys in charge of boots and dressing room and everything. We might think it's a lot of offices, but eventually they will work in a way that they will answer to you eventually. So it will help us to be able to know who to hold responsible when it comes to job registration. Why is the player not registered properly? We know who to hold responsible. He's not going to say that he's a national sports.
Last time we had Shooting Stars had issues.
We will know exactly where the paper it might be someone who just left the paper in the office and the next day didn't know what to do with the paper and all of that. So this is what we are waiting for. My prayer always is just that I hope that CAF for once can say, you know what, if it will cost us not having you in the competition, so be it. Go away. That's it.
Okay, let me quickly run through, because there are plenty. Let me quickly run through the legal and financial aspect. In the legal, which is the category 4, they say clubs must be free from legal dispute. They need to have a conflict of interest management system in place, and club status must be aligned with clubs' rules. Then again, in the financial, they say clubs must demonstrate stable and transparent finances. They need to have
like that.
They need to have no outstanding clubs debt to players or creditors.
Here we go.
A clear financial plan and budget also required. I hope you guys are following us, that you guys in class, so that when you want to contribute, you know what to say to this. Now, this financial aspect is where I think many of our Nigerian clubs will get issues. We have serious issues.
See, I feel like there's a lot of answered prayer to what's happening right now. I mean, it's called. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know that.
How many of these clubs have stable financial?
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. It's going to actually, at the end of the day, force government, all these government-owned clubs, to say, you know what? Even though we are going to have a part of it, let it go to the private or wherever way we want to do it. Let this thing be independent. Take it out of the government's office. because that's how it should be. So what this will actually do, like they want every club to also have a very good documentation, legal, but something strong financial strength,
not
and
you
all
just
of these things.
leave players anyhow.
Yes, not that we want to travel. That's when you are going to the governor to say, we need money to travel. How many players are going? 22. Let 21 go. Don't worry. The other two, coach, you know what to do. You know those stuff.
That means CAF will be checking your books.
CAF will be checking your books. You don't need your money. They just want to make sure that CAF is a body.
The way UEFA is checking books.
It's checking
That's
books.
why you have fair play rules.
Fair play rules. Financial fair play rules. It's their money at the end of the day. UEFA is not collecting the money.
They just
but
want to
they
see
want
your
an
books.
equal playing ground. They want everything to be to the standard which they actually, if you look at UEFA now, they are still going higher.
Exactly.
People are going higher.
So we are still.
We are there. So and
we are
I'm
not
like,
even pursuing them.
I feel like this is a revolution. This is a revolution that should be backed up by all the power that all the. I feel if countries like Nigeria, I know Nigeria will be very stubborn, but if countries like Nigeria, South Africa can support them, and Egypt
and Morocco,
the rest will not have choice, because these are actually the ones that can produce the power. And believe me honestly, it will help us, because all these facilities that they will bring out eventually will help us at the grassroots level too. It will help our business. It will help the economy of every country. If every state have a stadium that can seat minimum of 10,000, I mean, think about the business side of it. Think about the people you will employ in that stadium. Not all of them will be getting paid by the stadium. Yes, people will come. There are guys in Harvard there who can do jersey very well.
Exactly.
This jersey will start selling. Before you know it, people will be sponsoring TV rights, and all of these things will be coming from left, right, and center, because you want to take your camera to a place where there is a very good stadium, very good grass. The stadium is well designed. People will bring their camera. The club don't need to even buy camera.
Exactly.
Chelsea don't own a camera when they were starting. Man United don't own a camera. It was all about TV. The TV will buy it, and they will give them the video. That is it. They will even still collect money from them. When it's a good game, you can't take this game away for free. So we just have to wake up for it. And I like the way FIFA is moving. I mean, CAF is moving right now.
Okay, so other key points before we wrap things up on this segment is club must comply with CAF transfer regulations. Not the one you just
you just go and do transfer in one mama put
exactly, and put a flag and put a cloth. So there's a deadline now. This is where when Daniel was saying maybe it's 2 decades. I mean 2 years time. There's a deadline for member federations to register their clubs, and that is the end of July.
This July,
you must.
I was going to say next July. This July,
you must register your club. You can register up to 40 players. Of course, the specific regulation they also have is for the Champions League and Competitions Cup regarding match dates and potential conflict. So, implementation of club licensing aims to elevate and improve domestic club football across the continent. Of course, impacting club participating in both inter-club competition and, of course, the up-tier national leagues.
That is it. I mean, and they should also learn to do away with all
these. That's their final focus.
I mean, if you know you have problem with registration, start now. Don't need to start romancing you anything. And whatever they don't understand, ask for interpretation of these things as well.
It's very important.
Don't just assume you know what they're saying is a plain English. Ask for interpretation so that at the end of the day we won't be falling.
You have said it. Politicians should not be involved in all of this. Technocrats should be the one.
And also they should do, especially those state-owned football clubs. They should do away with all these hard copy files where you have to go and print, go and do photocopy in so place. Life has evolved from those things. Get all of these things in soft copy. You can put them in cloud. You will have documents from years to years in the cloud. So let's move on. Let's go with the new wave now. This is really, really good, really.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Have you been in class?
Yes, a lot of people are in class already.
Let's check it out before we go to this controversy that is killing Nigeria.
Another controversy. So, okay, now Bandak Bamidele said, good evening. Welcome to On Board, Pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
Jola Shuari said, watching you from Oyo up Inter Milan. It wasn't easy match for Madrid yesterday. They were not in the match, though in the first half, but they managed to have a spark in the second half, and Real Madrid should thank their stars that Kolo Muani didn't score. Anyway, just long story short, he said first Al Ahly held Real Madrid to draw, then Botafogo beat PSG. Inter Milan defeated Porto. Flamingos outclassed Chelsea. Fluminense cooked Inter Milan. Benfica beat Bayern Munich. Al Ahly just eliminated Manchester City.
Who said Flamingo outclassed Chelsea?
Flamingos outclassed Chelsea. That's Jola Shario.
Where is the flamingo now?
Yeah. He said, so after seeing all of this, we have come to conclusion that there is no favorite in the competition. Anyone can win this. Van Dijk Bamidele said, really missed you yesterday. Talking about Pretty the Finest.
Oh, wow, thank you.
He said,
my guys are
Akinola said, good evening, sport crew. Another evening to dive into the world of sport. Only Drop Feminist said, good evening, well done. Keep up the good work.
Only Drop.
Dinner Collection said, well done, Pretty. And happy new month to you since you were not on the show yesterday.
Happy new month, my brother.
Yeah,
one love. Two fingers in the air.
Merciful Godspeed said, good evening. Good to be back, Pretty. Another day, of course, to talk sport. Ogbeni Odeyemi Omokuri said, well done.
He also joined us in class. Wow.
Adedobe Romaxio said, good watching you from Agodi Gate, up Chelsea. And also, commentator Jola Shario said, update on Aruna Kodri, Pretty the Finest. Okay,
we're coming there. I want to go to tennis as well.
Also, I said I meant to come to Melody FM yesterday, but the people did not give me address. We gave you address yesterday. You said yesterday that you're supposed to come yesterday.
Say he was coming?
You said it yesterday. You said it before yesterday. We didn't give you address. Okay. So yesterday we give you the address. You are still saying it's like Abba now. Stop that. Are you a politician here?
I think he is.
Precious Bulati said, watching you from your up Manchester United. Welcome on board. Of course, Precious Bulati said, how is Ibadan weather today? Oh,
we are chilling here. We are chilling. We are chilling.
And so, Merciful Godspeed said, Pretty the Finest, I've still not received my reward.
Okay, you are the one, right?
So you are the one, yeah.
Has he sent the...
Yeah, I think we were talking about him. Please resend your
Send
details.
Send the answer, please. Let's do it.
And Only Drop Family said, good afternoon to you guys in the house.
Afternoon by this time.
and Arsenal board just they for my hands. They need a prolific striker, but they keep bringing midfielders, defenders.
Who is that? Who is that?
That's Honey Drop.
Honey, I've told you. Allow me to call you Honey. I've told you, please. I don't know what you're doing with the club that will break your heart. Come to Daniel at Chelsea.
I can still get you on loan for a year. So to check your luck, if you don't have a good luck, I'll send you back to your club. He said you will discover that Arsenal have signed Nkuku and Jackson from Chelsea.
When they are finished.
Before you know it. He said, I love the energies Xabi Alonso has brought to Real Madrid, and Real Madrid boys
will be fire came yesterday.
Coming season. He said, up Gunners. Of course, you've signed this guy from Chelsea now, Kepa. You should be happy. Chelsea always give you guys the best.
Yeah. He said,
I thought you said starting from knockout stages, predictions is only God. It's only on God, okay?
No. Yes, you did not hear when I said it earlier. We're starting the prediction. Marcos is designing all the flyers for the quarterfinals.
Yes.
So from all the quarterfinals, you're going to be we are dropping them from the next game is on Saturday, right?
On Saturday.
Yes. So from Friday we'll drop the first flyer.
There's a game on Friday and a game on Saturday.
Yeah. So we'll definitely drop on Friday, Saturday.
Say well done watching you from Lagos, Ikeja.
Wow.
Like seriously, so the CAF criteria for Nigeria teams in CAF competition is very hard. Very hard.
Very hard to meet.
It's because we have not been doing anything.
No, he's not what he's saying now.
Yeah.
He's a Nigerian. We are Nigerian. We don't do our things.
Definitely.
He knows
I
these
know.
are hard things for Nigeria.
I hope they respond to it at all. Anyway, CAF should be holding
I hope Kwara United will not be thrown out eventually.
Trust Nigeria, they can try to form another thing. West African.
I only know Remo Stars. Remo Stars passed.
They can. They will go through.
Well, yes.
Commentator Sharia said, yes, so the teams will start running Elta Skater. Yes, they should run.
Let them run now.
He said, I like the rules. That's Merciful Godspeed. I like the rule from CAF.
Exactly.
It will make the Nigeria league and, of course, the club to sit up. And thumbs up to them. And I hope they follow up strictly. Yeah,
exactly.
Favorite Jola Shuario said, I have shared it a little bit. Thank you. Commentator Sharia said, I will rewatch the yesterday program to note the address. That's what you should do.
It's number 2 MB Makwadino Street.
Exactly what I said.
Is he in Oyo in Aroro Makinde? Where?
I mean, I don't know.
Whenever you want to come, just let us know so that we can direct you. If you know gate, I don't know where you're coming from. If you know gate, if you're coming from Ojo, stop under the bridge, under General Gas Bridge. Just tell them you're going to Bodewasimi.
That's simple.
Stop you there. And when you get to Bodewasimi, ask for Melody.
That's
straight.
It's
simple.
So, Merciful Godspeed. Okay, Jola Sharia says, so Chelsea is better than Arsenal, right? Pretty.
Most definitely.
Keep asking. Okay,
who's asking that question? Only drop.
Jola Sharia.
So, you don't know Chelsea is better than Arsenal? Chelsea will not break your heart. They will win something.
And then Jala Shario said, okay, I'm in Oyo. All right.
Okay, no, okay.
So I
Whenever
got
you're
your
in town,
message.
let us know.
Yeah.
Let's go to guys. Okay, so let's go to another controversy. You can also be part of this controversy we want to talk about. Sia has come with a controversy that he said it yesterday that $50,000 was offered for him to allow Mikel Obi go to the 2008 Olympics where Nigeria won the silver, but he still dropped it. He rejected the money and dropped Mikel, and he said it was the agent, Shitu, that actually John Shitu, the agent of Mikel, that offered the money. But the agent has now spoken and said, look, there was no time such a thing happened. Come and show the world your proof. And you know what? We heard Siasi apologize.
Imagine.
So why did he say it in the first place if he didn't have a proof?
You see, Samson Siasia, seriously, I feel like
is Baba not feeling something maybe?
I mean, I watched the video and I looked at him. I said, come on, you're a legend of the game. Mikel Obi is like a son to you, a young player.
Yeah, it's like he wants to be attacking Mikel subtly somehow.
It's been a while between them for a while. Now it's been between them for a while.
When Mikel said he paid money, he was the first person
for the
that
flight, and he said no, it was hotel. I don't know which one was better between the two.
Whether he was supposed to even pay at all.
If anyone was supposed to pay, supposed to be the coach. So and seriously speaking, I don't want to say this, but we still have to go there. Knowing his reputation, he shouldn't be the one to be talking about digging the issue of bribery.
And you remember,
he was sanctioned by FIBA.
He just came out of
that.
The fine,
and seriously speaking, I feel if that had happened at all, he should have kept that to himself.
Yes, now.
Because people
will now be looking at you like Babajo. Yes. No wonder they
exactly, because that's exactly what that take everyone's back to. Like, who is talking?
Oh,
so,
that
man. Seriously speaking, he's not the right person to do that. And when you talk about the player you're doing it against, talking about Mikel Obi, a player that is not so much of a Nigerian kind of systemic kind of player. Yes. So he's not been around for a while. He doesn't play your game. When it was, I think the issue of paying of a flight ticket was during the favor of Philly's case. Changing our allegiance to Turkey and all of that.
Yeah.
And Mikel came to say, okay, you know what? There's always been an issue with Nigeria and all of those things. So he wasn't really attacking the man.
No, he was not.
But then he came out. He said maybe Mikel is broke.
Yeah, the guy needs money.
And he needs money. So, and this is actually
not that is podcasting. Right?
Seriously, because whether they like it or not, it's a national issue they're playing with right here. It's still Nigeria we're talking about here. And Mikel is out there at the Club World Cup, as a pundit.
Yeah,
he's sitting with the world-class players and all of these legends. And they'll be looking at him now and saying, what about all this that is making rounds about you in the media? And when they talk about it, they will say, oh, didn't you know that guy?
Exactly.
The one that people got. So it's in the people World Cup and people will say, come on, we have that guy in record. so seriously, he should have calculated everything. But I feel like at the end of the day, he will be regretting what he has done. Even if it happened, we know those years in Nigeria when it was very difficult for players to get into the team, either through a politician or through some slot or this. But we knew Mikel is not the kind of player that want to buy his way. He said it in the interview. Mikel was playing for Chelsea.
Exactly.
He doesn't need to buy his way into your team. I mean,
a Chelsea player
player doesn't need to pay 50,000 euros. For what? Is he going to win something and they were going to give him money? So if a player is even offering you that kind of money, I mean, you should ask yourself, for what? To do what? To go to Olympics? No. So it's really, really sad. I feel like this is one of the things that I like to decry. I don't like to give publicity to it because it's a bad image it's giving us in the media. It's a bad image. It's not the media of those days again. Whatever we
There's
put
a
out
reason
there
I
now,
actually brought it up because the first one that he said Mikel maybe being broke, and I didn't talk about
that. Didn't get out very much
because I brought this one out because it's becoming rampant.
Definitely,
it's
and
like
it should be addressed.
Somebody should call him and advise him.
Because Baba was actually,
because we were thinking Baba should be thinking of how to get back to football now, not all of these controversies.
And in situations like this that make people to call you Baba. Because the Baba you are calling him now is not because he's Baba. It's not because you feel like he's behaving like someone that is, losing it already.
Exactly.
And he should not be losing it. He's still a very top manager. He's had very great history.
In fact, for me, I've always supported him to even
top
be
manager. Yes, after him, Austin Eguavon. These are guys that have actually had a very good run, and he should not be denting his image with all of these things.
Exactly.
Because whether you like it or not, this will not be a plus, even if anybody wants to give him a job.
In Yoruba, they say, "What to delay."
Yeah, that is it.
So Baba no get job now.
Baba no get job. He has to just put himself in the news, and it's very sad.
Baba should go and find something doing. Okay, let's go to the FIFA Club World Cup now, where we saw a game last night, another one early this morning. About 4 a.m., it was a great game. Dortmund into it. So it's a repeat of the final last season's, the previous season, the Champions League final between Real Madrid and Dortmund in the quarterfinal, one of the quarterfinal fixtures.
I think
the Real Madrid game, Daniel, I don't know if you saw what I saw. Juventus played better.
I saw the game.
Juventus were. I thought I was seeing a Brazilian team, not a Juventus.
I think the only thing they lack was they could not get themselves over the fact that it's Madrid we are playing against.
Yes, and it's too much respect.
Too much respect. Yes, they could not go hard on them. They most of the players feel that weight. That this is Real Madrid and all of that. It was a margin, a goal, and that was scored by a guy that has just broken into the team.
Exactly.
A feeder team player. And so the whole Madrid team is still under construction. Still not much perfection in that team. Even Vinicius was poor yesterday.
I didn't even see Vinicius.
He was very
Every time
poor.
I saw him, he was
wasting wasting the ball, always losing possession. But you look at these Juventus guys, they were very great. They were very intentional about what they want to do, but they were not able to break through. So it was a sad one to see them out of the competition. But eventually, everyone knows that it was going to be, Madrid going through one way or the other. So it was a good run.
You guys already gave it to them.
No, it was a good run. Madrid, they are the favorite in the competition. One of the favorite to win the competition. That's if they get more serious along the way.
So you think this Chelsea I'm seeing cannot win this Madrid?
I mean, the course is clearer for Chelsea now because if you look at the stats now, according to many analyses, Chelsea are favorite right now to win.
If they beat Palmeiras,
because Chelsea has the only team now on the other side of the log that is standing as a European team. They've got two South American teams and of course one Saudi team. And here we have all European teams.
Exactly.
Bayern Munich, PSG, Madrid, and of course Borussia Dortmund.
That's how they will be.
That's how. So we've got only one team to come out of that place, European team, and here we've got only Chelsea. And of course Chelsea also won't deny the fact that there's a high mountain to climb with Al Hilal and Palmeiras as well, because Palmeiras are very strong in the when they come in the second half. They're a very strong team in the second half. The Chelsea side as well, very strong. But Chelsea will miss their very engine in the middle.
Yeah,
that's Moises Caicedo. He's not going to be available in the game.
And that was a very sad one.
So very sad one for Chelsea. But I feel like it's going to be an all European final. If it won't be an all-European final, then it will not be. It will not be a worth it. It won't. The final won't be worth it. Then we'll be seeing maybe Al Hilal or Palmeiras against.
Al Hilal cannot get to the final. This Al Hilal.
No, Al Hilal.
I'm not writing them off, but
actually, if Chelsea should get over Al Hilal, I'll be saying Chelsea will win this because I don't see much of a seriousness in this PSG that people are rating right now. I've watched PSG closely in this.
Not that they've been playing so spectacularly.
Not like they've been playing spectacularly.
They've just been moving.
I feel like they still have the vibe of coming off the Champions League. That thing is still on them. But if you look at this Chelsea side, there's a lot of intentionality with this Chelsea side. They are enjoying football. There's no pressure on their shoulder.
It's like the coach is just telling them, guys, forget about the trophy.
Yeah. That was what he did last season when people were saying, why were you saying that?
Yes.
It was actually being honest. These guys are too young to put the weight of being the first in the world on them or being the first in the Premier League. So he came out to say, you know what? We are even ahead of my plans. We can see that. Anyone who watch Chelsea now will see a lot of beauty in Chelsea game.
They play
you see football. What Chelsea did against Benfica.
They play good
it was overload in the midfield, and that's what I think
Chelsea has a very complete midfield now.
Very complete midfield.
If they can work on their goalkeeper and the attack.
And I think on the back they're a little bit covered. Just that they still lack experience on the back because this is the Club World Cup. I feel like the Premier League is going to be more intense, and they don't have much option at the back. But all put together, the FIFA Club World Cup. By 13th of July, we're going to be having a very good.
Most definitely. We'll definitely when we come tomorrow, we'll take all the games one by one, and on Friday. Actually, we'll analyze all the quarterfinals one by one because that's when the games will start going down. But for now, let's take you through the goals scorers, the top scorers at the Club World Cup so far. We have Angel Di Maria, is the highest top scorer with 4 goals right now.
He's eliminated already.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone home. So Jamal Musiala, Michael Olise. They are from the same team, Bayern Munich. 3 goals they've scored alongside Wessam Abu Ali, that's from Al Hilal, and of course Harry Kane, also from Bayern Munich, and of course Kenan Yildiz. This one has gone home as well. For 2 goals, you have Samu Agawa, Leandro Barrero, Pablo Barrios, German Batrime, and Kingsley Coleman of Bayern Munich. The Club World Cup quarterfinal. will start on Friday. And of course, between Friday and Saturday, early morning, we would have known who will be in the semi-finals. So these are the actions. Do we go back?
Yes,
to
let's check the class again and see what we've got here. All right.
Okay. You're ready, like Friday?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready now. Friday from Ojo.
Is that his name?
That's Joshua Rio is responding to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Friday. He's responding to what?
Friday. Are you coming on Friday from Ojo? Be clear. Say I'm in Oyo. Okay. And I think that's the comment for now.
Okay. There was a statement credited to the man who controls things at La Liga, talking about Javier Tebas, and he's been having reactions when he has won the Barcelona cannot register Nico Williams.
Yeah.
Yes. They are trying to trigger the release clause on Williams, who plays for the rivals, talking about Bilbao. But right now, with the statement from Tebas yesterday, claiming that they are not a financial position to register the Spain winger, that it is difficult for them. They don't have the money. They cannot register him.
I feel like Barcelona is they've got a very stubborn sporting director right now who doesn't want to accept the reality on ground. They have
even
serious debt.
They have sold everything,
and
the money they will make in the future, they have already
you've spent it.
Spent the money.
So I don't know why he's still being adamant on trying to meet the need of a young boy who wants to have his brother in the club. This is a football club. It's not a family house. Nico Williams is not the only player. No. Because Lamine Yamal wants something. He's not Messi yet. You can't say because Lamine Yamal wants something, he gets it.
He's now behaving like Mbappe.
He's behaving like Mbappe. He's not there yet. I feel like the man is going to land Barcelona in more troubles going forward, because what has helped them over the years is all these little deals they are getting. Today they put a stamp on their jersey, another day another person stamped their.
The other time they sold their
and La
stadium.
Liga has tried everything for them.
And that did how we stopped Spotify.
Yes,
and their stadium is still helping them out.
So La Liga has tried everything to just tolerate them and whatever laws they bring. Now they are doing the one-on-one thing where you sign a player to sell a player, and they are saying they are at that phase. And the man is the La Liga president is saying no, they've not gotten to that phase. They are still in debt.
Exactly.
But I don't know what the man is doing. I feel like the rivalry between Madrid and Barcelona is still clouding him. He's not a very good businessman. He's just a passionate Barcelona fan, and that's one of the things that can actually kill business when you've got someone who is more interested in the show of it than the reality on the paper. Yes, this is the reality. Barcelona they are in serious debt. You are adding to it. Most of the contracts you are even giving out, the club cannot afford it. But you are hoping that when you guys start winning trophies, which will not be happening very soon. The Champions League
will you be banking on when you start
winning trophies?
Who knows when you will start winning?
And how much are the trophies worth? The trophies are not.
They won La Liga now, so how much do you
get from it? So I just feel like the man they need to call him and tell him that okay, we like the game, we like the way we are dominating Real Madrid. But this is the reality. There are teams that have faced it headlong. 1 or 2 seasons, they will know that they are broke and they will face it. They'll be out of windows. They will sign players from Division 2 and all of those things to patch themselves. Just remain in the league and take care of the papers. And when the paper is okay, they come back to their class. They come back to where they used to be. So he needs to face reality. He can't keep doing all of this thing and hoping that eventually, if they get into bigger trouble, they might end up landing in a situation like Lyon. In France now,
which they are still trying to solve.
Lyon actually qualified for Champions League.
Most definitely. And
now they are being relegated.
Exactly.
So he needs to learn from
financial
that.
Issues,
So he needs to learn from that.
Wow, he needs to learn. I don't know the Barcelona fans what they have to tell him. Maybe they have to flood his timeline. Begin to tell him, guy, go and learn. Is it by force to have Nico Williams? You did well without Nico Williams. Now you won the league.
I just feel like
they wants to quarterfinals, right, of the Champions League.
Without Nico Williams, wants to make. He think Nico Williams makes football perfect.
They won a double last season. Now,
no player makes a team perfect. Whether you have Nico Williams or any one of them can be injured. Definitely. Eventually, those guys can be in the team, and then sometimes when you have too many of these players, the team can get choked.
Yeah.
And then you feel like there's a quality on this side, there's a quality on that side, and it kills the team.
I was asking
when we had PSG.
They was trying to educate me the other time how they will play next season, because I was asking this guy had done very well in that position Nico Williams is playing. Rafinha
is now going to. I don't know where he's going to be.
He was Babalawo said in the middle.
Number 9.
10.
Okay, he's
no,
going to
10
play
is
10. So
9 is Lewandowski.
So
now.
What happened to Gavi, Pedri?
Exactly. Gavi, Pedri. So what happens to them?
Well, I think it's just what it is. Barcelona are like that. they always want to have everything that wants them. Because mostly I want to play for Barcelona. They say, oh, since you want to play for us, come here. You know, Rashford is also saying he wants to play there. They are also looking at him.
In fact, his own two is still there.
He's still there.
But
So,
now look at it. If Rashford goes there, who's going to bench?
they are not.
If you have Nico Williams, will Rashford bench Nico Williams?
Jean
Wait.
Laporta is a very good football fan, but he's not a businessman.
Because Rashford will not bench Lewandowski.
You look at what they are doing in Chelsea. Chelsea owners are very good business people.
No, that's
now
not our
they
business.
sold this guy.
confirmed
They've confirmed Joao Pedro, and they are telling Madueke that you are going to leave. That's the truth.
Exactly.
They can't
Because they know
accommodate him.
Pedro cannot be there and
There's a-
Madueke will.
so if eventually they sign another striker or Mohamed Kudus, they will tell Jackson, you have to
Guy.
move forward.
Uh-huh.
This is business for us. We want to win. It's, you know, why Chelsea fans are not reacting overly on this is because they feel like they proved them wrong. When they first came, Chelsea fans were like, oh, no.
My business.
You know, when they sell
Yeah.
Gallagher to Atletico Madrid, and Chelsea fans were like, what are you doing? You're scattering the club.
They use that
Those guys
sale of
wants to, they
Gallagher
get money
to balance
books.
books.
And that's what they are doing. So in the end, they are getting a better replacement. Most of the replacements have not been good, like your Felix and all of that. But these guys, I don't know how they do it. They are very good business people. They are not.
He's not the man who is heading them. He's a businessman from America now.
So he goes around doing business summit
You
and
know,
all of
he
this kind
has
of
NFL,
stuff.
He was NFL still
So
in America.
I think going forward, Chelsea will be a better team, and they will have more, you know, assets. Because all these guys
what I
are
said
selling.
before, what I told Chelsea fans before is give these people 2 years and see what they can do.
All
in 2
the
years.
17-year-old guys they are selling, buying for 15 million pounds, all
And
those
for
things.
8 years.
They are going to make a lot of money for them because they know
They kind of sign them for 8 years, 10 years.
Yes, they know that at least in 8 years, 10 years.
If you blow now, they'll make money.
Yeah, don't worry. And if 4 of them can blow together, they will tell you we can't accommodate the 4 of you.
Yes, now.
So if they get 200 million pounds from a player, with the way market is now,
Exactly.
they are okay.
Wow. Okay, that's the way it is. Let's drop it tonight.
All right, last comments today is T-Money from Baba.
T-Money Baba.
Oh, T-Money Baba, okay, from Iyano Fadipe. This thing, you're always doing advert here.
Don't mind him. I've told him. My annoyance is that you are so far away.
You put your name, you put your address.
You would have been cutting people's hair here.
What is
you would have been
it?
cutting hair for my guys.
You'll be cutting hair online. I'm telling people to bring
You are so far away.
Of course, nice to have you here. He said, I've shared it as well. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing, but try to be official, Baba. But when you calculate the amount you've got from here to go and cut hair at
as there be
Iyano
Fadipe.
Thank you, T-Money. All right, keep doing what you're doing. That's the way it is. That's the way it's been tonight on the sports segment of the show. Of course, big ups to Daniel Adeyemi, the sports seer. There's nothing to see tonight. It's just to go and sleep.
Not at all.
Okay, of course, to the other guys of the team members as well. Sport Bam Bam, yes, he went to buy yogurt. He'll be back with the yogurt tomorrow. And of course, the Jollof man, he went to eat Senegalese Jollof and he's been purging. Definitely will be back tomorrow. My name is Pretty. Let's have a breather now and take the time check. At the other side, more music. I will get to entertainment right here. Keep it locked. It is Melody 100.7 FM.
Melody
100.7. From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 7 p.m. We are the real home of entertainment. Melody FM 100.7, Ibadan.
Reset one of your presets for your hit music now. 100.7.
What's the difference between me and you? What's the
See, the difference with me, when I do what I do what I'm doing, but I'm doing it like I'm doing it for TV.
That I'll just listen to
Melody FM 100.7.
what I do. Y'all know me.
Here I come, niggas on me back. Tired of holding back, I'm about to let the drag attack. Ooh, don't get out my way. It's a new millennium, it's a brand new day. So bugged out niggas. I don't really care, yo, all my niggas. I'm about to let the dragon out. Nah, y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. So what's the dragon? What's the dragon? It's when you're tired of holding and you're styling. Niggas got me pissed like Little Kim, so I'm about to switch the industry again. Go hands up, shorty, stand up, shorty. I'm about to shake the whole land up, shorty. We about to let the dragon out. Nah, niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say
I don't think y'all cats want Mac to release the dragon. Catch me in all black underneath your wagon. Plastique in the detonator. I can see you and I see you on a respirator. Y'all cats all know how this gon' go. Be Mac rap gorilla with the official flow. Any beef with my peeps, then the pistols blow. I'ma lay back for now and let Cisco flow.
unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Come on, niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah.
I don't think y'all cats want Mac to release the dragon. Catch me in all black underneath your wagon. Plastique in the detonator. I can see you and I see you on a respirator. Y'all cats all know how this gon' go. Be Mac rap gorilla with the official flow. Any beef with my peeps, then the pistols blow. I'ma lay back for now and let Cisco flow.
Unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Come on, niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon. Niggas, if you hear me, say yeah. Shorties, if you hear me, say yeah. Y'all niggas gon' make me unleash the dragon. I know you don't really wanna unleash the dragon.
Baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Now here's a story about a woman with dreams, so picture perfect at 13, an ebony queen. Beneath the surface, it was more than just a creepy smile. Nobody knew about a secret, so it took a while. I could see a tear fall slow down her black cheek, shedding quiet tears in the backseat. So when she asked me, what would you do if it was you? Couldn't answer, such a horrible pain to live through. I tried to trade places in the tragedy. I couldn't picture three crazy niggas grabbing me. For just a moment I was trapped in the pain. Lord, come and take me, for niggas violated. They chased and they raped me, even though it wasn't me. I could feel the grief thinking with your brains blown, that would make the pain go no. You gotta find a way to survive, cause they win when your soul dies. Baby, please don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up. Baby, don't cry. You gotta keep your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up. Baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up. Baby, don't cry. I hope you got your head up, even when the road is hard. Never give up.
Get him, girl. He ain't gon' never change. I ain't no hater, but that nigga lost in the game. After the bright lights and big things, he probably could love you, but he in love with the struggle. Every day, his mind on getting more. And never your feelings, he chasing millions for show. Now you about to have his baby. Another wild ass nigga that's gon' drive you crazy. You got too much more living to do. I'm spin this to you, cause you deserve more than what he giving to you. Beautiful, black, precious, and complicated. lady, a new millennium dime piece, so fine she got them all stuck standing still when she come through. Baby, take a little more time, love will find you and show us the sky's blue. Somebody other than me gon' give you everything you need. Feel me?
Baby, don't cry, you gotta keep your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry, you gotta keep your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry, I hope you got your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry, I hope you got your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry.
I'm trying to do all that I can from jump. Now you losing, you was choosing the wrong man, dealt the wrong hand. You was young and beautiful, lost and turned out, but you let that nigga do to you. I knew her since elementary, she blew a kiss to me. Wrote me a note and crayon, wanted to get with me. We was kids, now she got 3 kids. They see they father every day, now know who he is. Seen him last night, homie roll a E-class, mad cheese in his stash, still at that beat dad. I bring her pampers and food, just to stop through. But those ain't my C's, nothing really I could do. I feel pity for you, you ain't even his wife. 17 with 3 kids, locked down for life. Should've told me, she bout to OD from the pressure. Hell nah, I won't let her.
Baby, don't cry, you gotta keep your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry, you gotta keep your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry, you got your head up. Even when the road is hard, never give up. Baby, don't cry, you got your head up.
Now we're showing on the hot track, melt like it's hot wax. Put it out, all the stores, bet you can shop that. Leave a nigga with a hot hat, frontin' like bad boy ain't got tracks. Nigga, stop that.
There's no guy slicker than this young fly nigga. Nickel 9 liquor, floss you die quicker. Did Fed time, out of town pie flipper. Turn Chris Dallas to a crooked eye sipper.
Everybody wanna be fast, see the cash. Fuck around they weak staff, get a heat rash. Anything in bad boy way we smash. 100 not to lose our heads.
Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about no money, puff, I just don't care. I'm that good fella, fly guy, sometime wise guy. Spend time at HAWAII.
Mace, can you please stop smoking la la?
Puff, why try? I'm a thug, I'm a die high. I be out in Jersey, puffin' Hershey. Brothers ain't worthy to rock my derby. Yo, I'm never drug free when I'm in the club, G. Though I know the thugs be wanting to slug me. Could it be I move as smooth as Bugsy? Or be at the bar with too much bubbly? Yo, I think it must be the girls wanna lust me. Or is it simply the girls just love me? Brothers wanna rock my rolls, rock my clothes, rock my ice, pull out Glock, stop my life. I'm like, damn, how these niggas got that tripe? Used to be my man, hi, thought of my wife. Do you think he snake me cause he hate me? Or he got his PhD, player hating degree?
Can't nobody take my pride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Quit that. You a big cat? Where your chicks at? Where your whips at? Wherever you get stacks, I'ma fix that. Everything that's big dreams, I did that. Don't knock me cause you're boring. I'm record sales soaring, straight touring. Simply a lot of men be wanting to hand me cause their words just don't offend me. We spend cheese in the West Indies, then come home to plenty cream Bentleys. You name it, I could claim it. Young, black and famous, with money hanging out the anus. And when you need a hit, who you go and get? Bet against us?
Nah, it's no bet.
We make hits that'll rearrange your whole set. And got a Benz that I ain't even drove yet. Don't push us, cause we're close to the edge. We're trying not to lose our heads.
Most definitely, don't push us. They're close to the edge. Don't make us do what we don't want to do. And that's what it is. Wow. When you hear songs like this, you want to be very, very sorry, and your mind want to be going to the good old days when Bad Boy was the in thing in town. And when you talk of Bad Boy, you talk of Puff Daddy. And Puff Daddy, what he's facing right now, wow. That was Puff Daddy and Maze there doing Can't Nobody Hold Me Down, year 1996. Okay. Talking about Puff Daddy, a big American music mogul, billionaire business, big music banging CEO, and of course with so many other things he does. Sean Combs, call him Sean, Puff Daddy, call him P Diddy, call him Diddy. So many names surrounding one man. He could not hide his delight after his jury in his sex trafficking and racketeering trial found him guilty only on 2 of 5 charges. He was so happy in court today, a while ago. The case just happened just a while ago in America. He's been charged. I mean, he's been facing trial for 5 charges, but he was found guilty of just 2. And the grievous one, he was not found guilty of. Talking about trafficking charges. He was cleared of it. Diddy jumped his fist in the air. His fist. He put his fist in the air. You know how footballers celebrate when, you punch the air and mouthed thank you at the jurors as they confirmed their verdict. Now, the upper and hip hop mogul was found guilty on 2 charges. Now, the charges were transportation to engage in prostitution related to his ex Cassie, talking about Cassie Ventura, as well as an unidentified victim named Jane. So, following a long trial, the jurors reached a verdict and determined that Sean Diddy Combs is not guilty of count 1, that is racketeering conspiracy, not guilty of count 2, sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura, number 3, guilty of count 5. Rather, count 3. Yes, count 3 is actually transportation for prostitution of Cassie and others. That's the count 3. He was found guilty in that one. Then he was not found guilty of count 4. That is sex trafficking of June, who dated Diddy between early 2021 and his arrest in 2024, testified using a pseudonym. Yes. So guilty of count 5, talking about transportation for prostitution of Jane and others. So you can see the ones they found him guilty of are the light ones. The heavy one that could have ended him to even cry in court. The one that could have earned him so much, maybe jail time, he was not found guilty. So big ups to the jurors. Of course, congratulations to Diddy for now, but it's not done yet. Not done yet. So congrats to him. I'm talking about congratulations. Yes, let me congratulate my girl, Sarah Onyekasola Aderibibe. I'm talking about Ira Star. Yes, Ira Star, another record for this younger girl. What has she done again? You remember what I told you that she became the very first female artist in Nigeria to hit 1 billion streams on YouTube. On Spotify. Now, she has earned another one, becoming the very first African female artist ever to hit 5 million followers on Spotify. No African female artist has that much. Ira Star has set a new African record on streaming giant Spotify. She surpassed 5 million followers on the platform, becoming the very first African female artist to hit the milestone. However, she still trails Tems on the list of most streamed African female artists on the platform. So don't get it twisted. There's difference between being the highest streamed. Yes, they're talking about this. If your song is streamed the most, it's different from when you have the most followers. She has the most followers on the streaming platform, but Tems has the highest streamed song by any female artist from Africa. She has a total of 2 billion streams across all credits, while Tems has a total of 3.8 billion streams. These girls have money because all these things, if they monetize them into, it's going to be in dollars, and you convert the money to naira. You know how much, and that's why Tems could go buy a football club in America and become a part owner. Ira Star's most streamed song on Spotify is Santa, with over 700 billion. That's 707,987,442 million streams. Our most streamed lead single on the platform is Rush, with over 474 million streams. So Rush is still her biggest hit any day, anytime. Rush. Former American President Barack Obama loves that song so much. Now, it's about apology thing now. Before I talk about apology, let me quickly talk about a Nigerian musician who has been jailed in the US for 140,000 tax fraud. His name is Onomen Oduebo, and he's been sentenced to 3 years and 4 months in the United States federal prison for his role in a 140,000 tax fraud scheme. Oduebo, also known as Onomen Onohi, was convicted for conspiracy to commit a wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. He's 39-year-old, and he was extradited from the United Kingdom to the US in March this year after his arrest in September 2023, and he pleaded guilty in April 2025. According to a statement from the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Washington, D.C., Uduebo participated in a scheme that involved tricking human resources departments of companies across the U.S. into releasing W-2 employee tax information. And the information was then used to file over 300 fraudulent tax returns, claiming more than $1 million in returns. Wow. So court documents revealed that Uduebo personally filed 150 of the file returns and actually tracked the refunds which were paid into accounts opened in the names of identity theft victims, although the Internal Revenue Service intercepted most of the fraudulent claims. Approximately $140,000 was paid out, with Uduebo admitting he personally received $10,000. Why? This is Oleo. How these people have this mind to do all of these things in another man's country? God have mercy. Let's talk about Tony Njemanze now quickly. Veteran Nigerian actor Tom Njemanze has appealed to the general public to for financial assistance in his battle with cancer. I mean, so bad when you hear all these veteran actors coming out to begin to plead for money. The actor, who is currently receiving treatment in a hospital, made a plea yesterday in a viral video circulating on the internet. God have mercy, the man is suffering. If you can help him, help him. God will help you too. Let's talk about Yul Edochie now and the estranged wife. Yes, they're talking about May. So May Edochie has reacted to the viral apology letter to her estranged husband Yul. And these rumors emerge amidst their ongoing divorce case. Addressing the viral rumors, May, in a Facebook post shared by her lawyer, Emeka Ugwuonye, tagged the alleged apology letter as a desperate attempt to create a narrative when other efforts have failed. Of course, you remember that May filed for divorce in 2023 after Yul introduced actress Judy Austin as his second wife in April 2022. So May, who cited adultery for her divorce, demanded 100 million naira in damages from Yul. Well, so if you have seen the letter, May is saying, I did not write any apology. I'm not apologizing to anyone. They are trying to make it look like that, but I have not done anything like that. All right, let's wrap it up with Tu Baba now, Two-Face Idibia. You remember what he said a few days ago? Where he said men were not wired to stay in sexual relationship with just one wife. Baba has apologized if what we are hearing is anything to go by. He has tendered a public apology over his controversial remark. His statement sparked provocation on social media, with a whole lot of fans and netizens condemning him. Now, reacting to the backlash, the 49-year-old singer, in a video he now shared today on his Instagram page, tendered an apology. He said, and I quote, I have F up with what I said. I really F up, if you know what I mean by that. I'm going to pay with a heavy price. I'm going to face the consequences. He said, I said it because I want people to understand me, but maybe I didn't say it appropriately. I own on to my mistake, but one thing I know for sure is I'm sorry for my wife, Natasha. Calling me a legend is an honor, but this my talk is quite unlegendary. The amount of response that I get has made me see how much people love and respect me. For me to now use stupid statements to cancel everything, this is not who I am. That's two Baba talking there. Let me see if I can bring the apology to you, and let me see if I can just censor some of the things he said there. Talking about two Baba Idibia. You know, I said it that this thing, Umalei, and that's what is exactly what has happened now. Otilei.
I know I fucked up. I know I'm cancelled. I want to get cancelled for this. I know I'll pay the price, heavy price. I'm going to face the consequences. You know, I said what I said. I don't know whether I want make people understand my understanding. And I didn't say it appropriately. I don't. There's no excuse, man. You know, I own up to that. I own up to the fact that I fucked about what I hurt some my fans. Millions of people that look up to me. Millions of people that hold me in high esteem. You know, like friends and people that know me, they know that this is not me. You know, this is not me. Terribly.
So you heard it right there. I just wanted you to know. Hear what he said. And that's what he said concerning that statement. And that's how it went down. Now, reacting to that apology, yeah, my man D.O. to the TON, talking about Dotun, has actually said someone is forcing him to be who he is not. That's what Dotun is saying. You know, he's OAP like me. He's actually my guy. He has reacted to the apology, saying that, look, let me tell you something. Two-Face was forced to make the retraction, stressing that someone was actually exploiting the singer's current vulnerability, that the man is actually currently vulnerable to so many things. He explained that the African Queen crooner have never addressed any scandal before. He insisted that all isn't currently well with the singer. That's what Dotun is saying, that if you check very well, Two-Face is going through some things that people don't actually know. All is not well with him. He said it's unfair to criticize Two-Face over his controversial remarks because he spoke his truth. He noted that while the apology video might be necessary to the cause it chooses to convey, the person influencing Two-Face to make the video is not doing it for the singer's brand but for themselves. Dotun claimed that Two-Face needs help and recommended he go for therapy. So that's what Dotun is saying right now. Two-Face needs help. He should go for therapy. That's what Dotun is saying. And I've been studying the matter myself very, very well. And I think Two-Face needs help. He needs therapy at this time. It's like somebody is engineering, somebody is whining him somewhere. He's like, okay, go and say this thing. Okay, hey, why did you say that? Oh, yeah, go back and retract it. Because Two-Face that we knew from day one. I remember when Two-Face we come to Jimmy Jazz Studios at Obalende in Lagos to come and meet us then when we were trying to, to tell us, Baba, play my song, Baba, play my song. I remember that. Two-Face is one man that I've known for long. Two-Face if Two-Face does something, he don't pass. He will not come back to it again. But this one, these days, he comes back to retract things. Something is wrong somewhere. Maybe they need to check him. But that's how we wrap it up on the entertainment segment of the show this evening. Let's go back to the deck right now. When I return, I check a few things happening here and there. and I'll take you to class. What are we learning tonight? We're learning sound, not letter or word. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. The finance is here, and here is Tu Baba on this beautiful song, because it's not only Tu Baba that is doing this thing. Somebody is engineering him. Let's do it. Here is Only Me.
Jay Slicky, would you? If those say not just me, I'll be living like I don't care. Leave my life until nobody there. If not just me, I'll be doing anyhow, because nobody go there to challenge me. Nobody supernatural. Life versus the spirit of the carnival. The personality, no matter at all. Individuality cannot make us stall. I sing for all of y'all. Don't let anybody push you to the wall. Na community, na him make us all. Secret society, na him break us all. I don't want to be talking like a preacher at all. I don't want to do like say I sabi pass all. I know say no be everybody sabi play ball, but I rise a compatriot if not we a call. So make you just do your thing, make I do my thing. Live and let living instead of to be feeling like a king on top of nothing. Stop the bragging on top of the posing, because you know say on a vanity vanishing. My lord, we on you call on my lord. My lord, we no people we to make this money. My lord, we on you call on my lord. My lord, we no people we to make this money. I said, who get here, make them hear. No go tell anybody, say you see me for here. If not only me, you know say I no go the care. Just like everybody, I wish life is fair. Only me, there will be no one here for me to dare. Nobody to follow me, scatter money in the air. No one to lean on in times of despair. Too much of everything, but no one to share it with. It will be only me going to the cinema. No girlfriend to the tell once in a while, say free me ma. But now I got Funke, NNO and Chidera. Plus I'm not the only Superman in the area. Make you just do your thing, make I do my thing. Live a let living instead of to feel like a king on top of nothing. Stop the bragging on top the posing, because you know say on a vanity vanishing. Hey, my lord, we on the call on my lord. My lord, we no people we to make this money. My lord, we on the call on my lord. My lord, we no people we to make this money. Nobody go hear my story.
Brandy, Dog Child, Mace Kid, all I'm on the rise. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I went from Helly Hansen to many mansions. The girls in the Aruba doing belly dancing. Spent half of my advancing, jars from Branson to make it through my circumstances. But you know I'm wiser now, move like Kaiser now. Got a butter soft cover just to hide my pound. Got a house in the valley, come and find me now. Got enough dough to buy the town, so I might give a 6 to my chick, Benz to my mom. Crib so big it look like the Synagogue. Give her a couch just to spill Henny on. And been a gone since Lotto's and Benetton. Come on.
People say that I'm not the same girl. They say I think that I'm in my own world. What makes them think that I have changed? Yeah, a little talk and now they raise my problems. Like you, I have to try and solve them. Yes, everything is quite the same. Whoa, I'm just trying to be me and me. Do what I got to do, what I gotta do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. I'm just trying to be me, doing what I got to do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. Oh yeah, sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Top of the world. Yeah, yeah. I wonder why there's often sun in my life. Fairy tale and everything is so right. I wish that you could know the truth. Yeah, my life is real, so please don't get it twisted. Problems the same and gotta be dealt with. These are the things I wish you knew. Always in someone's side. So many questions why. I wish that you be down with me, with me. Wait and express myself. Always needing someone else. I need to be free. It's not that easy. I'm just trying to be me, do what I got to do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. I'm just trying to be me, proving what I got to do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Don't understand why I don't have friends who knew me back then. This was my dream. No, nothing has changed. I still do the same
Yo, we can cut the talking short if it ain't about cake. I ain't sitting on top, I want a house on the lake. I'm that snotty nose cat with a new BM. If you mess with Brandon, I got to bruise your chin. I be with Puff, the girls be like, who's his friend? If I hit a chick once, she probably move me in. So you got to tell me right now, either you're with the cats who make the hits or the one that see the chips.
slow down, make shit killing it.
But don't stop it. What's the use of buying away if I'ma have to chop it? I used to love the lady till I learned the logic. She only mess with mates, know the money ain't no object. If it ain't Chris, he won't pop it. If it ain't platinum with ice, he won't rock it. If it don't cost 60, he don't drop it. If it don't come with TVs, he don't cop it. Nigga, stop it.
Trying to be me, do what I got to do. People think that I'm just sitting on top of the world. I'm just trying to be me, proving what I got to do.
I love this station, Melody 100.7 FM.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your girl Tiwa Savage.
Hi, this is M.I., Mr. Incredible.
What's up, y'all? This is Miss Keys.
Yeah, it's your boy, Sugar Man. Yo, this is C Drill, aka CO, hanging out with DJ Pretty.
DJ Pretty.
DJ Pretty. DJ Pretty.
DJ Pretty. It's man.
Don't touch that down.
So seductive. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go, go, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop.
Yeah.
One more taste of what I got. I have you spending all you got.
Come on.
Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
You can have it your way. How do you want it? You gon' back that thing up or should I push up on it? Temperature rising, okay, let's go to the next level. Dance floor jam packed, hot as a tea kettle. I break it down for you now, baby, it's simple. If you be an info, I'll be an info. In the hotel or in the back of the rental, on the beach or in the park, it's whatever you into. Got the magic stick, I'm the love doctor. How your fans teasing you about how I sprung, I got you. When you show me you can work it, baby, no problem. Get on top, then get to bounce around like a low rider. I'm a seasoned vet when it comes to this shit. After you work up a sweat, you can play with the stick. I'm trying to explain, baby, the best way I can. I melt in your mouth, girl, not in your hand. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go, go, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop. One more taste of what I got. I have you spending all you got. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
Girl, what we do,
What we do,
and where we do,
and where we do,
the things we do, are just between me and you, yeah. Give it to me, baby, nice and slow. Climb on top, ride like you're in a rodeo. You ain't never heard it sound like this before, cause I ain't never put it down like this. Soon as I come through the door, she get the pulling on my zipper. It's like it's a race, who could get undressed quicker. Isn't it ironic how erotic it is to watch in thongs? Had me thinking about that ass after I'm gone. I touch the right spot at the right time. Lights on or lights off, she like it from behind. So seductive, you should see the way she whine. Her hips in slow-mo on the floor when we grind. Long as she ain't stopping, homie, I ain't stopping. Dripping wet with sweat, man, it's on and popping on my champagne campaign. Bottle after bottle is on, and we gon' sip to every bubble and every bottle is gone. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go, go, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa.
I'll take you to the candy shop. One more taste of what I got. I have you.
Most definitely, I'll take you to the candy shop. If you know what candy shops are, of course, I'm ready to buy you the candy at the shop. You know what I mean? I'll take you to the candy shop. The finest is here representing, bringing the candy on the radio like this and like that, kicking it back and forth like Bruce Lee. It's way back Wednesday because you're feeling all these vibes, taking you back to the 90s, and that's what it is. That's what you get when you listen to the sound of the nature's finest. Melody 100.7 FM representing you big time. All right, let's quickly look through some happenings all around in Niger before we take you to the class. Before we start wrapping things up this beautiful evening, the very first Wednesday, the first midweek in the month of July. Now, what are the latest happening in Nigeria, especially as it concerns outside of sport and entertainment? Let's look through politics a bit. So Rotimi Amechi has finally dumped the APC now. Yes, you remember he reported that during the politics of Melody that David Mark has also written to the PDP that he has dumped the party, is no more interested. So also Rotimi Amechi, former Minister of Transportation and former Governor of Rivers State, has also decamped from the ruling APC. Amechi accused APC of colluding with INEC to hijack the 2027 elections. Even election has not been here. He has said they have hijacked it already. What a man. He stated this following the unveiling of the interim executive of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, in Abuja. I told you that the thing was going on when I was having politics on Melody. Amechi revealed that he had resigned from the APC last night and expressed surprise that he had not been expelled from the party despite having warned them not to send him invitations to meetings. When asked why he chose not to join or support the current administration, but instead appeared to be clamoring for a change of government, he said, and I quote him, "No, it's not about changing the government. If it were just about changing the government, then there would be no need to do so. It's about changing Nigeria." But you hear more. Tomorrow morning, when we come on Melody Sunrise, we'll have more things to talk about these guys who have moved to the ADC now. In the same vein, Malami, Malami is also part of them in ADC. He has also dumped the APC. Former Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, also joined them, and now. Now, let me also tell you that the entire leadership of the ADC, talking about African Democratic Congress, across all states, has officially stepped down to facilitate the transition of the party structure to the 2027 opposition coalition. According to our again ADC National Chairman, Ralph Nwosu, he announced this earlier today that Senator David Mark has been appointed as the interim national chairman, while Rauf Aregbesola will serve as the party's national secretary. But don't forget what I told you during Politics of Melody, that there's a faction of these ADC too now that is opposing all of these things, all of these arrangements, including the appointment of Rauf Aregbesola. Now, petrol marketers have also joined Dangote Refinery because Dangote yesterday decided to reduce their fuel by 40 naira. So, fuel marketers have also joined in reducing PMS, the price of PMS. According to the president of IPMAN, Abubakar Meigandi, he said its members in the northern Nigeria, including Abuja, have slashed PMS price from this morning this afternoon between 1930 and 1940 per liter from between 930 and 940 naira per liter from 945 and 975. So just about 10 naira, 15 naira difference. In Lagos State, Megadi said his members would dispense petrol at 890 naira per liter from 925 naira. Adding that IPMAN members sell fuel at between 950 and 960 in the eastern part of Nigeria. So let's watch out and see whether it will be like that in Ibadan. Because each time they say bring it down, we hardly see it being brought down. But when they say jack it up, quick, they jack the thing up sharp. Okay? That's the situation right there. So thank God, at least 40 naira, 25 naira, 30 naira difference. For those of us who buy plenty, it means a lot. If you buy maybe 2,000, 3,000, it might not be. But for those who buy full tank, that's when you know that 10 naira, 15 naira, 20 naira removal sometimes really means a lot. Now, David Mark has stated that the coalition they are forming now, moving to the ADC, won't be easy. Yeah, he said it won't be easy, acknowledging that the efforts by the 2027 coalition to unseat President Bola Tinubu will be highly challenging. However, he emphasized that they are ready to make sacrifices for Nigeria's survival and progress. Mark made the statement today at the Yaradua Center in Abuja during the unveiling of the ADC as the 2027 opposition coalition challenging Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As I said, when we come tomorrow, we'll have a whole lot of things to say concerning this one, all right? On Melody Sunrise, we'll have a lot to discuss concerning this coalition. Anyway, the way it is right now, Atiku, Obi, and some other people from Buhari's tenure are the ones now taking over the structure of the party. Tomorrow morning, you hear more concerning this one, okay? That's the way it is. It is Melody Sunrise, a Melody 100.7 FM. And still to talk about that, Sule Lamido, former governor of Jigawa State, has said he remains open to any democratic arrangement by patriotic Nigerians to end President Bola Tinubu's reign in 2027. He said, and I quote him, "He can be anyone as the president in 2027, but not Tinubu." So the fight is on. It's all about Tinubu must go. Tinubu must go. Tinubu must go. Tinubu must. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a song. Tinubu must go. That's what they are singing now. That's what they are saying. Tinubu must go. Okay. Oh my God. Well, that is their own. That is what they plan. Let's see where it will end and where it will lead them. For the Tinubu that I know, they call him a master strategist. Can they unseat that man? Can they unseat that man? Only time will tell. Okay? Now let's go to class now. Let's go to class. Now, what are we learning tonight? I said we're learning sound. We're not learning word, we're learning sound. There are some words that, because in school, what we were taught in school is that when you want to represent, if you want to add a or an to words, you check what begins these words. For instance, words that begins with alphabet always start with an. If you want to qualify them, you qualify them with an. For instance, an egg, because it begins with a vowel sound, not a consonant sound. An egg, an elephant, an aeroplane, because they all begin with a vowel sound. If it's consonant, they say it is A. That's why you have a television, a laptop, a table, a chair, a male, a female, because they all begin with a consonant word. Letter, sorry. Now, as we grow older and began learning things the more, you get to know that it's better understood when we are taught with sound. Nowadays, even some of these pupils nowadays in schools, they teach them with sound. That is why, because of that lesson that we learned from day one, that A will go with a consonant letter and an will go with a vowel letter. And that's why some people now represent some words that begins with vowel letters, even though they don't sound vowel. I want to pick one of the words tonight, and that's what I'm using in class, because I've heard this word many a times being mispronounced. That's why I'm choosing this word. And the word is EUROPE. That word is Europe, right? Europe. So someone from Europe is called a European. But most times the people call an European. I've heard it several times. An European. You don't blame them because they've not learned sound. They still relying on the lesson they learned back in the day, that an we go with a letter, a word that begins with letter that is a vowel. So because Europe begins with E, so they feel it's supposed to be accompanied by an, not the word a. It's supposed to be accompanied by the word an. No. Now, the sound that E, U make is the U that is prevalent in that pronunciation. The E is being eaten up by the U that is between R and E. So that's why it is pronounced U, just like you're pronouncing U, Y-O-U-U. It's not pronounced Europe. Some people always say an European. I'm going to Europe, an European. No, it's wrong. It is pronounced U. Once you see the word E-U-R-O-P-E, that word is Europe. Europe, not Europe. Because it's beginnings with E, some people will pronounce it Europe. It's not Europe. It is Europe. Now, because the pronunciation is Europe, which is a consonant sound, not a vowel sound, that is why you cannot use AN to qualify it. That is, you cannot say an European. No. Some people will say an European. No. It is, the word is pronounced U, is a consonant sound U. That is why what accompanies it is A, not an. So it's a European, not an European. Are we in class? Let me repeat. The word E-U-R-O-P is not Europe, it's Europe. It's a U sound. It comes with Y. U sound, not E sound as Europe, as some people will say. So some people will now say an Europe, because it's starting with E. The entire E-U is pronounced U. The E there is a silent word that has been eaten up by the U sound of that U that follows it. And that is why, because it's a consonant sound, you cannot use the word, the qualification an. It must be qualified with A. A, not an. So it's not an European or an European. It is a European. Europe, a European. Are we there tonight? It's a European. Are we in class? I'll ask again one of these days. It's a European, not an European. Thank you so much for learning tonight in class. Now, for those of you who have, I always get calls. I've been getting calls. In fact, someone asked me if I could be a private teacher. And I said, with what are the things that I'm handling right now, from here, from there, not just Ibadan, plenty things I'm handling. Private tutor, private tutorial. Can that work now? I don't think so. I'm sorry, I don't think so. But things will happen. You know, we're just getting started. Don't worry, things will happen. I'll make sure things happen. But all the ones you're learning on the radio, just make sure you do not miss my shows. You always learn things, okay? Don't worry. That's a promise I've given you from day one. And I'm still doing that. All I've been doing, I should be charging for it. I mean, all of these, especially those of us who are presenters, content providers, who have gone to... Someone came to my office here at the BH last week. The person has attended one of the biggest, most popular media schools in Ibadan. I will not call name. And when I started taking her through some of this, I said, sir, what I've learned in 2 days coming to Melody FM from you, they didn't teach me in this school that I've spent 6 months. I said, okay. That is why learning is an unending thing. Even me, I'm still learning. I learn every day, and I like to learn. We learn, we unlearn, and we relearn. That is what we do. Okay? So I will not say the school was not good. No, I will say maybe that is the scope where the school can cover. Okay? But you know what? I'm happy I'm doing this. And I give glory to God, and I return all the glory to Him, because it's not by might, but it's not by might or power. It is by His grace and His blessing. Okay, so I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying things for expatiation's sake, expatiating for you to know what I'm talking about. So that's how it's been tonight on the show, the Melody Cruise, Melody 100.7 FM, the finest. About to go relax and grab some rest. Leaving the hands of the sports seer Daniel Adeyemi alongside Bao Dudua. It's going to be a warrior mode Dudua now. It's going to be doing some cockcrow in here. And after that, we have so many other things coming. Don't forget, Amugborodun is also coming as well. All of this night. Keep it locked on movement. So big ups to Oyewole Adetoro, Amos 33. And of course, Samson, Marcos, M Black, so black that they name him M Black. Daniel, you know that Marcos is darker than this my shirt. You know, right? Answer now. Why are you nodding here? It's darker than this your clothes, right? You know. Why is he that dark, sir? I'm happy for him that his fiancée, because I know his fiancée, so I've met her before. It's not as dark as he is. Otherwise, their children will be as dark as Dangote truck tires. Okay, Marcos, that's my boy. Don't mind the finest, Jerry. Won't us here, right? It's all good. Let's begin to roll out now. I'll be with you tomorrow, brother analysis of 8 a.m. after Echo Jumo. Until then, keep on loving this station. Follow us on all platforms, Melody 107 FM. And for me, Pretty the Finest at Degoke. Keep it locked right here. So many beautiful things coming. The Finest is out now. I'll be with you tomorrow. Keep your head up. And I'm out.
What's the big difference?